Hello everyone, this is Aline from the Experience Research Lab. Today I want to talk about one of the most understudied phenomena in the research community, research fatigue. In case you have never heard of it or not really sure what it is, I'll provide you some examples to give you a clue. So you are assigned to drive another research initiative. Based on the objectives brief, you have already written your research plan with the budget, time, and resources required to execute it from end to end. You have written your interview guides and even scripted the questionnaires if it is a quantitative research. But when you blast the emails inviting people to participate in your research, the response is not as expected. Or the second example is that people do respond. They are willing to participate in your research. So in terms of number, it's quite easy for you to hit the target. But when it comes to the data analysis, you can only take a deep breath because the answers are either random, irrelevant, inconsistent, or not detailed. In the previous video, I explained why we researchers, product designers, service designers, experience designers, and marketers need research. In the other video, I even emphasized why we still need to conduct primary research. If you watch both videos, you will understand why we need to talk to customers, clients, and business partners and get their feedback. Now, why should I talk about research fatigue? What is it? How do you know when people are getting tired? What is the price you have to pay if you fail to identify and manage it? And what can you do to avoid it? So research fatigue is a state of psychological and emotional exhaustion, both towards and as a result of research participation. It occurs when an individual or population of interest tires of engaging with research. In short, research fatigue occurs when people get tired of being researched. Tired people generally have slower reaction times and more easily forget things. They are less able to concentrate, take a longer time to solve problems, are more easily distracted, and make more mistakes. Likewise, those experiencing research fatigue will respond slower to your invitation to participate in research. Having done too many, the participants may forget why they even need to do it. Being too frequently approached and invited to participate in research, presented with too many objectives, asked too many questions, and told to do too many tasks, they find it difficult to concentrate. As a result, they may need more time to finish. Worse, research fatigue may make the participants more easily distracted. As a result, they make more mistakes unintentionally and intentionally. Unintentionally, the research participants may provide irrelevant answers, comments, feedback, or recommendations. Intentionally, they will skip the task. If that is impossible, they will mindlessly do them by only giving brief answers to your questions or randomly selecting the available options. Sooner or later, those experiencing research fatigue will eventually retreat and stop engaging. Whether it is an invitation to do an in-depth interview, focus group, or even a survey, they will no longer respond. When such a thing happens, you know it is already too late. So it is clear that the price is too costly. Research fatigue may lead to invalid and unreliable insights. It can also create a negative experience, jeopardize brand image, and burn the bridge with your valuable stakeholders. Fortunately, you can avoid paying the price of research fatigue by planning, executing, and managing your research more considerately. There are at least 4 things that you need to consider: the frequency, relevance, design, and benefit. There are at least 4 things that you need. While it is true that you need to research, including talking to the customers and other business partners, it does not necessarily mean that you have to do it now and then. If you work in a large organization, you as a customer researcher might feel that you don't do research too frequently. How about other researchers, such as the product and user researchers? In the absence of coordination, there is a chance that people receive multiple requests for participation from different researchers every month or even every week, and that is too frequent. Failure to restrict the number of times asking people to participate in studies risks poor participation rates. This failure can subsequently affect the quality of information used to inform the stakeholders. Everyone needs a break, and so do those participating in your research. Therefore, you need a head or at least a manager to help you identify those who have already done it previously and make sure you do not get back to any of them in the next 3 or 6 months. When you have researched almost everyone and try not to tire them with another one within the time frame, it is tempting to go to those who are available and willing to do it but have nothing to do with the topic. Technically, you might be able to fill the quota. Unfortunately, the responses are potentially invalid and unreliable because they are not genuinely interested. As you understand, people tend to get tired of doing something when they are not interested. Consequently, they might be unable to put in their best effort in answering the questions or doing the task. Talking about questions or tasks, the source of tiresome may lie in the choice of words or dictions. Questions full of jargon or unpopular technical terms are difficult to understand. Another factor is the number of questions, which determines the time required to finish. Believe it or not, research participants will most likely give up if they have to deal with too many questions or spend too much time doing them. Last but not least is the benefit of participating in research. It is not merely about the incentive, it is more about the actions taken to follow up on the feedback. Being overburdened with too many research requests and failing to see any subsequent changes following participation may cause research fatigue as well. So here is the key. Never take feedback for granted. Let your customers, clients, and business partners know how much you appreciate their participation. Whenever possible, share the results with them. Take time to act and show them any change based on their feedback. Only then you get back to them and ask for more opinions. In the upcoming video, I'll explain how to get a relevant sample for your research. For now, I'll leave you here. Thank you for being with me. For more insights into research, market research, product research, customer research, and user research, please subscribe, visit our website, and listen to watch and our content. They're available in text, audio, and audio-visual format. See you in the other videos, and cheers.